going back to the Celtics, it just, we saw a lot of reports going around whether they'd make deals or not, and what kind of path the organization wanted to take. And like you said, it's easy to get frustrated by the current lack of deals, but we could be sitting here 5 years from now and praising this when Markel Fultz comes to fruition, and they find someone in the 2018 draft too. So patience can be frustrating sometimes. This could end up not panning out, but I think there's some virtue in the wait and see approach, especially considering where they are.
I think even though some fans are frustrated, I really think they should have made a move, because like I said earlier, they could do both. But we see so many times teams exhibit no patience at all.
Right.
And almost always it backfires. I mean, if the Celtics made moves just to do something in the playoffs, they'd be the Kings or something like that. I mean, you have to take the long view in every deal. And I think Danny has done a pretty good job of being patient. I mean, he hasn't traded any of these assets yet. But still, the Celtics are set up pretty well. They have cap space for a max guy. Jaylen Brown looks pretty good. And like you said, they have the pick swap this year. They have the Nets pick next year. The Nets aren't going to be any good next year either. So they are set up well. And it's also a message to the current roster that, I think you guys are good enough to compete. So prove it to me. Mm-hmm. It's a vote of confidence for the current roster. Guys like Crowder and Bradley and Smart, who were rumored to be in potentially some of these big deals, can now breathe a sigh of relief and really just focus on basketball. So I think there could be some short-term, improvements and upgrades from that. So we'll see what happens.